Did it come on?
Yeah.
Man in the world, but I'm in the top 2, and my father is getting old.
Yeah.
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 What's going on? How y'all doing?
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up now.
You are now tuned into. We'll let the music run. Let the music run. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of a podcast. Your glass half empty.
Nothing in it at all.
Nothing in it at all.
I'm still having the ball.
Still having the ball. But we all. We truly got another.
Yep. I got nothing to say. Just let the music ride. This ultra melodic beat is brought to you by no other than Tease Cuts.
Tease Cuts.
No other than Tease Cuts. Come on now.
I mean,
they gotta have my own music on the podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a little something. It ain't nothing, it ain't nothing major. Just something we have something to come on before we get to talking about what we talking about today, yo. And
holla back.
And let's get ready to start now. Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, greetings and salutations for all my people out there on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all your platforms. Welcome in.
Just a platforming.
Yeah,
how y'all doing?
Yeah, I mean, welcome in to a glass half empty. I am your co-host, as usual, for today's event, James DJ Sneaks Holt, and my man over here, the man, the myth, the legend. He don't need no introduction, but you know who he is. Terrence Teeth Cuts Watkins.
Hey, like I always say, man, I appreciate that. I need y'all to give it up for the big jizzle from the bottom of the mizzle.
You already know.
My homeboy, the big game James, aka Butter, aka DJ Sneaks.
Yeah, man. What's going on with y'all?
How y'all? Yo, always got to give a big up to you too.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
For sure. Y'all need to give it up for that.
For sure.
This would be nothing without him.
For sure. You're right.
Yeah.
Let me stop playing.
Got to give credit where credit is due. That's how I look at it, yo.
Yeah, man. What's happening? What's going on, man?
Hey, man. We gonna made it to Friday again, man.
Yeah.
You know what about there?
Yeah, we about there.
We about there. We about there. So thank God it's Friday.
Yo, thank God.
Thank God I'm here to see it's Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We on a draft. Well, I mean, we on the NFL draft day Thursday. Shout out to Fernando Mendoza going up to the number 1 pick to the I was about to say Los Angeles Raiders. Now it's the Las Vegas Raiders. You know
word.
I mean? Yeah, man.
What position did he play?
Quarterback. He was for Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got that popping off today.
That's what's up.
So the draft is going on today. NBA playoffs are kicking off and everything. I mean, then we got the spectacular. Got everything. The most anticipated movie, at least I'm waiting for. Michael Jackson comes out. Well, some theaters
came out tonight.
Yeah, some theaters had it tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have went and seen it tonight. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have went and seen it tonight. They was having a showing tonight.
You must have won.
I didn't.
Oh,
I did. I mean,
like you.
I would have told you if I had went. I did. I'm gonna go see it probably Sunday.
Yeah, for sure.
Sunday.
For sure.
We'll give y'all a review Monday. Tell you how it was if you ain't seen it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just I'm just looking for the spot that they got the popcorn bucket hat. Unless I got to get it online. Like,
you're not gonna get that if you didn't go tonight. I bet you're not gonna get that.
I think I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I remember when Ghostbusters, when the last Ghostbusters came on, like to get the trap. I had to actually order it on like Regal.com.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I ordered it. I mean, so I was able to get it at Regal.com.
Well,
I know selected movie theaters had it, I guess, for the first weekend. I mean, but Yeah, you're right. You're probably. I don't know, but I
I'm
can't.
just saying. Well, there you go, though. I mean, if that's the case, you know.
But I haven't seen it. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's selling. I mean, everybody's reselling like the cups and everything. Now, I mean, I'm like, bro, like I just want a hat. I
Ain't
mean,
the dude that's playing Michael Jackson part of the family?
yeah, he's his nephew.
This is nephew. Okay.
Yeah, it's Jermaine's son.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Jermaine's son. Oh my God.
God, do you be seeing Jermaine?
Man, listen, I don't know.
What kind of hairstyle is that?
I don't know. You should know better than me.
What do you mean? I mean, okay, outside of the Beijing and all that, I mean, it's like, well, why is his skin like that?
I have no idea, but
It look like it's like, why he be looking so greasy?
He do. He do.
I don't be understanding it. He be looking like, somebody said he looked like Count Chocula. And I couldn't unsee it.
Couldn't unsee it.
After that, I couldn't unsee Count Chocula. He do.
Yo, there's a video, right?
Yo,
there's a video. I mean, because I guess they went to the premiere earlier this week or whatever, and he is crushing
the popcorn. Yeah, I seen it. He would eat that shit like I be eating it.
They're like, no, he hungry.
It was falling on his. It was falling on his little Captain Crunch outfit.
Yo, he was crushing that popcorn. Yo.
Hey, that man looked like Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. Yeah.
That man looked like.
So we're up here embracing Captain Crunch and the brothers Count Chocula. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
So what is Tito?
I don't know, but I ain't seen Tito, but it looked like somebody do what they did when they did it to his fucking hair. That's what like. Do what you did when you did it to my hair, because that is foul, yo.
Oh my gosh, but Count Chocula is diabolical.
Man, listen, man, he look like an evil villain.
He do.
Like he get ready.
He do.
Yeah, I swear he do. That's crazy.
God, but like
that haircut, that hairstyle, that everything is the craziest work. Like,
hey man. But like I said, the way he was crushing that popcorn, somebody had to give him a meal. Like this was like the in between.
Yeah.
Before
he might have been a little hungry.
He was.
He was a little hungry.
He was crushing that popcorn. But yeah, so we got that popping up. But yeah, but like, let's talk about what was going on in the week, man. Looks like on Monday. I mean, we had some stuff already popping off on Monday. I mean, the Brinks truck in Philadelphia.
Yo, that shit dope.
Man, listen.
I mean, it's not dope. Don't get me wrong.
Here we go.
It's not like, what I'm saying is, all right, so earlier this week, right? I'm going to get to the Brinks. I'm going to just bring this full circle, right?
Got you.
Earlier this week, I had talked about the teacher, what's his name in Oklahoma, right?
Kurt Moore.
Correct. Right. And I had made a statement that when I first read it, right?
Okay.
Cool. When I first read it, it was, my first assumption. Mm-hmm. And I know what assuming does. I get it.
Yeah.
My first assumption was it was a white person.
Correct.
That was my first assumption.
Correct.
Like in my comments, and I read some of my comments, I've had people say, that's racist. I'm like, that's not really racist.
Right.
All right, and here's my explanation. Prejudice, maybe some kind of prejudice, maybe.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. I only said that because when I read it, I hadn't seen the video. Turns out the guy, I guess, was Hispanic, is what I'm being told. You feel what I'm saying?
He still was a former student of the...
But what I'm saying is, I had assumed that when I read that the shooter, would probably be white.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And the only reason, and I feel like that's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
Considering that maybe I think the statistic I read was 53% of the shootings, like school shootings.
Or mass shootings.
Or mass shootings, or school shootings, mass shootings are younger or middle-aged, maybe white males.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, these are statistics.
Yeah.
So when you hear about something like a mass shooting or a school shooting, I just automatically think that it was. I just thought it. I wasn't saying I don't have no racist intent in anything I do.
Gotcha.
Or say I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I dislike the people that dislike me for the for my skin color. If
Yeah,
you
for
just like
sure.
me without even just my skin color, yeah, then I'm gonna stay away from you.
Yeah,
You
for
feel what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
what I'm saying is that was just my thing. It wasn't a racial, it wasn't me being racist in any way. That would be no difference than if there was some kind of like young teen dies in a inner city neighborhood gang violence.
Got you.
It would be fair
The first thing you're assuming.
to say that that's probably some black guys, or
Yeah.
that would be a fair assumption.
Absolutely.
And it's not like I was just saying white, like I was saying, okay, a white woman found dead. Well, that must be a black person did it. Now that's not right.
Yeah.
Because that's just like I'm talking about a specific type of crime,
Yeah.
like which is a school shooting or a mass shooting.
Yeah.
Right. Just if you just, flip it the other way, white woman found dead, must be a black person done it. Now that ain't right.
Yeah.
Even if it's vice versa, black person found dead, must be a white person done it. That ain't right. That ain't a way to look at it. So that's why I said that. I wasn't saying it to be racist.
Yeah.
Now, full spin to bring this back around to the Breeks truck heist.
Mm-hmm.
When I first heard about that, I said, "Oh, those some brothers did that."
Oh yeah,
them some brothers did that.
First of all, what gave you the indication?
It wasn't nobody shot because the brothers just want the money.
Well, yeah, true indeed.
Like,
but
I
think what gave it away for me was broad daylight, Philadelphia.
What? Broad daylight, Philadelphia. Yeah, that's even better if it happened on Broad Street.
Oh man,
but hey, it did. But anyway, but what I'm saying is that's something that's a crime that either some real high level white folks gonna pull out,
yeah,
or some real cunning, planning, strategic black folks will pull off.
Look, I'll tell you what.
I'm telling you,
they were surgical.
They were surgical with that. No shots fired.
None.
Nobody harmed.
No.
Just 1.8 million clean getaway.
Clean getaway. I mean, look, from the article that I read, it looks like they had those electric scooters. Look, those ones that you can rent in major cities and everything. They found the electric scooters that they were on, no fingerprints. They even found the getaway car and everything. That looks like a stolen getaway car, whatever the case may be. No fingerprints, no traces, no camera, nothing. They walked away with $1.8 million. Just two people.
Yeah, look. Well, congratulations to them because it's hard out here.
Yeah,
times is hard. So I mean. Wouldn't be my thing of choice to do to get money, but
right.
Hey, congratulations to them. You got away with 1.8 million. I mean, it didn't hurt anybody.
Didn't hurt anybody.
It hurt nobody in the process.
I think. I mean, my first thoughts was like, yo, that it's got to be a setup, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, look, and this is just my assumption. I'm not saying this is what happened. Once again, I believe my assumption. I think this was like the first stop. This was an inside job. Somebody, I mean, it took just two people. Two people.
So you think the driver in on
the driver or whoever they were getting ready to drop? Because from what I heard, they were dropping off the money to a building, or it was like a recreational fund. I mean, something that they were. I mean, a funding building that does nothing but fuck up the money for lack of a better term anyway. It's one of them, like I can't. I wish I had the article in front of me, but they were dropping. I mean, it looks like that's where it happened in front of it in broad daylight. Two guys. We don't know their ethnicity. We don't know that. We just know that they were in shiesty masks, all black, and got away with.
Well, I'm not even going to make that assumption. I can make this assumption though.
What's that?
I don't even want to make that assumption because then I'm going against my whole
my
own people, man. But now I thought we knew for sure they were black folks that did it.
The only thing they can capture was their eyes. So I mean, and looking at the way old boy was holding the gun, I'm going to make the fair assumption. I think they were black. Okay, I'll say it. I mean, I
it's
think
a black crime.
It's a black crime. Well,
I mean, bank robbery is a universal crime.
It is a universal crime.
That's a universal crime.
Well, is it bank robbery?
If there is such thing as a universal crime, is there such thing? Is that a term? A universal crime?
Selling drugs.
That's a universal crime, right?
Yeah, I mean, When you really think about it in a sense, yeah.
But school shootings are definitely mostly. Okay, so I just
mostly.
want to make that clear. Like,
I mean,
so
they
that I
weigh
ain't
heavier on the
racist.
scale.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
they weigh
they
heavier.
lead the league.
Yeah, in
That's all I'm
statistical
saying.
categories. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
My thing, like this is my thing.
Uh-huh.
1.8. What can you do? Now, the one thing that I can think of, once again, I'm no criminal.
Mhm.
Okay. If I were them, there's a whole lot of casinos in Pennsylvania, in the Philadelphia area. You want to try to clean that money quick? Go to a casino, get it to cash it in for a whole bunch of chips, walk around, play a couple hands, blackjack, baccarat, craps, whatever. Take them chips back, get you some clean
Yo,
money.
bro, they just robbed the Brinks truck. It is high alert at all the casinos around there.
I mean, that's something that you can get, that you could do in and out real quick.
You
bro.
can, but what I'm saying is it's going to be high alert.
True indeed.
Those casinos have camera systems in there that can tell people that if I'm not mistaken,
right.
They have camera systems that can tell if new people this can't come walking in them doors.
True indeed. But see, I wouldn't do nothing like bring in like the whole 1.8.
No, you're not gonna bring in the whole.
I'll bring in like 10,
but
like 10,
you start
000.
bringing in just somebody that just doesn't normally come in. I don't know how that works, man. I think me myself, I'm getting low.
Okay, but
I'm getting
where
low.
Where are you going to spend that money?
You ain't got to spend the money, man.
Okay.
What you do is once you get that type of money, you bury that money and you go get you a job and you live a regular life.
How much you burying though?
I mean, you bury most of it. You keep your little safe at the crib, bury, putting most of it up somewhere. Make sure what, man, with that type of money, you can build you a vault underneath your house.
You could
get you a job, get you, and I mean, be a real, if you're going to be a criminal, be all the way good. You could put that money up and just get you a job and live a regular life.
Yeah.
And go and fly right under the radar.
Yeah.
Them checks, the government getting their money, and you just chill and you spend a little bit here. Look, like when it's time for you to go buy a house, you buy the house with your job. You pay for it with the other stuff. Every month you pay your bill you pay the bill for the house with your. I mean,
that'll start looking suspicious then. Yeah.
What do you mean? You're making the money to pay the bills.
True indeed, but I mean, if you start using those bills, those are marked bills.
Yeah, but you could turn that money over.
That's one reason why I said I would do something like quick. To get some quick clean cash. Yeah. Go to a casino real quick.
Or just get Bitcoin.
That's true too. That's true.
That's all you gotta do, man. Just get
but you're gonna have to deposit that money somewhere in order to buy that Bitcoin.
Deposit it into that thing and get Bitcoin a little bit at a time.
They're gonna have. I mean, look. I mean, like I said, once again, I'm not no criminal.
I mean, me neither. But I mean, just saying, like, if I had 1.8 million, I would be considered a criminal. But I'd be able to have the money to be. Them bills are marked, but. Come on, bro. When do they scan bills for real?
And that's why I said something like a casino, because the turnaround is so fast. Ain't nobody gonna know pit balls gonna be going in here like, okay, I mean, you feel what I'm saying? You go in there like, hey, 10. I mean, I'm bringing in 10, 20K at the most.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, 10, 20K at the most. Let me change it out for chips. Boom, boom, boom. Play me a couple $1,000. You know what? I might be up another 10, whatever the case may be. Go cash it out, get clean bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of casinos. I mean, once again, I'm from the Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
There's casinos in King of Prussia, Philadelphia, around in Jersey. I mean, New York is not that far. You go hit a couple of them real quick, and you don't have to go in there personally yourself. You know what I mean? Have somebody like, hey man.
But I don't know, because I'm not a criminal. I don't even know how that works, man. I don't even know how that shit works, because I'm not a criminal.
I'm not a criminal.
So I couldn't even tell you how that would even begin to work,
Right, exactly. But I mean, like I said, once again, at the end of the day, bro, 1.8. They 1.8 to the good.
1.8 to the good.
They are 1.8 to the good. Speaking about other criminals, man, I mean, let's talk about that ATL pop-up shop.
Oh, God.
What you got to say about that?
Hey, man. Yo, I always wonder how them people got away with pop-up shops.
Okay.
they had, I guess obviously they had rented a warehouse or something.
Yeah, they rented a warehouse.
It was like, man, they said they got like 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
They had like aerial coverage of motherfuckers jumping on the roof, leaving. They found guns.
Yeah, it's like 15 guns.
They arrested like 40 people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, like you got to be bold as hell to just like rent a place, open it up, and sell weed out that bitch when it's illegal. Lines around the corner, but that has to be a tough thing to govern, considering that some of them places have legal weed.
What you mean?
Like the stuff they sell in the tobacco shops.
Yeah.
The
THCA.
Yeah, but and that shit still is weed. It smells just like, so imagine police pull you smoking that shit. How do they know the difference? It smells the same. It looks the same.
Right.
So that's the reason certain places I think ain't like, it's not legal. Like it's not legal in Atlanta, but they'll let you can smoke. Like I was smoking outside when I was at Atlanta one time, and they ain't do nothing, but it's not legal there.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's got to be because of it's got to be because of legislation and stuff like that.
Stuff got to be regulated. But
ultimately, it's probably, and then how do you police it? Not wanting to get the kids on drugs, and stuff at an early age. And like I said, it makes it hard to police it too, because now you dragging people and they just got the shit from the smoke shop, or you don't know the difference.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if you legalize it a little bit, you might as well legalize it fully.
All the way. I think that's the whole point with like North Carolina, like right now. Like, I mean, they've been trying to pass the bill. It's just that I think it's like a whole lot of hoops and hurdles they're just jumping over.
The Republican Party, and then because I used to always have heard it was big tobacco, like R.J. Reynolds.
Yeah.
But it's really not. They're pushing to get it because, of course, they're gonna make money too. They're gonna stand to make money too.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I don't know, man. It's just but yeah, they busted them. They have been doing an ongoing investigation about it that day, I guess.
No, they've been doing an investigation about it ever since February.
So they had Ben knew they was gonna have it and had word they was having another one.
Yeah, I mean, ever since February. I mean, it was called Operation No Smoke.
No Smoke.
Yeah, it's called Operation.
Damn, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough as fuck.
Yeah, no, Operation No Smoke. I mean, they had the. I mean, like the footage I seen, it was a drone camera where it shows all them guys. Jumping like they seen the police approaching. I mean, some of the vendors went back into the warehouse, ran back into the warehouse, and all of a sudden you just see the footage of people going on the top of the roof, jumping off the roof, heading toward the railroad tracks, throwing guns. Like I said, they found a total of like 15 guns. They found a total of like 15 guns, and I think I forgot exactly how many pounds. I want to say it was like 300 or 300 or more pounds.
Nah, it was 1,200 pounds.
Oh, 1,200 pounds. It was 329 pounds of like mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms.
They found mushrooms, gummies, and everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that was a lot of shit.
Yeah, I mean, they found it in baggies and everything else. So I'm obviously it's safe to say that Georgia is not one of them states that are legal. Yeah, but that's crazy when you go through the Eastern Seaboard. You know what I mean? Like, of course, like North Carolina. I know North Carolina is not legal as of yet. South Carolina, Georgia, but then anything further up north than North Carolina, legal. Virginia, DC, like like I don't
Virginia, DC, everything.
Philly, New York,
everything on up is all this that Mason-Dixon line, that book. That
it's what they call the Bible Belt.
The Bible Belt, man. Yeah, they ain't playing with us up here and letting us have no fun. I guess I don't know.
No, like I said, it's a money thing. I mean, and then once, well, you know what? That goes back to at the end of the day, once we start getting some of these older people out. And and they see that there's a way that they can make money. It's like the same thing with like whiskey and alcohol and moonshine and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden now we got ABCs and ABC stores, liquor stores and everything. Now they have a way to make money with it. So I think it's like once we get some of these old legislators out of office and everything, I really don't see it's not too far from it being legal here.
So I mean, you would think so.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well just, because look at all the paperwork you'll save.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you would save a whole bunch of paperwork.
Yeah.
But when we're transitioning into that, that goes back to, let's talk about we're like the last of a dying breed at this point. You know what I mean? Speaking of age and everything else, these millennia kids, man. I was reading a report, about hey, we were the last. Us, and I'm just speaking for the ones probably born 81. 76 to 76 on up. Around that Generation X, the millennia kids. You know what I mean? We're basically a last of a dying.
We're not we're Generation X.
Generation X. I apologize.
Yeah, the millennials are like, I think like a generation behind, because this is generation what?
I forgot. I don't even keep up with it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a little bit behind. Like the millennials are just a little bit behind. I think that the millennials would be the people who came up listening to Soldier Boy and all of it.
Okay. Okay.
Bow Wow. Those are I think are the millennials, and we're generation X.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, once the baby boomers are getting ready to die off, which is our moms and stuff like that. So they're getting ready to die off.
Yeah.
Then we will definitely be
the last of
the last of a dying breed after that, because then it'll be after us, it'll be Generation Next, which would be like I want to say that would be like Tyrone kids.
Yeah.
That would be our kids.
Yeah,
would
for
be
sure.
Generation Next. So that would be Jay and all of them, and you know what I'm saying. And then it just gets millennials are still. What are they called? God, we were Gen Zers.
Gen Z.
That's what we are. Gen Zers. They're still young.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying. The Gen Zers are like what, 10 now?
I guess so.
12, somewhere around in there, 13.
Well, yeah, I guess you would call that. But
those are the Gen Zers.
But I was saying all that to say, I was listening to, it was either listening or read something about, how they were talking about, like, we were the last ones that, during that time and era that, remember, we were there for the inventions of cell phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of tablets and everything else. Beepers. That was like these kids nowadays, like there's some kids out there nowadays don't even know what is a payphone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking what your thoughts is about that. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
I just feel like we were born in the right time. Like I was born in 76, and motherfuckers might think that's ancient. And when you think about it, that was the 70s and 1900s in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to see everything get made. So we was around when TV went off.
Yes.
Like these kids don't know nothing about, they don't know nothing about that. The only time you was gonna see a bulk of cartoons was Saturday morning.
Correct.
And early in the morning before you went to school, and right after you got out of school, you had the afternoon cartoons. You had the early morning cartoons, afternoon cartoons. That was it. Ninja Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joes, all that shit.
Right.
Then you had, but we came around, like you said, when you just went, if you called somebody's house phone and they didn't pick up, they just wasn't at home. It was safe to say
that they wasn't home.
They just wasn't home.
Yeah, because now, just popping up over somebody's house is frowned upon.
It's frowned upon.
Because, at that time, like I said, you got to think, some people didn't even have house phones.
Yep, it wasn't something that a staple that everybody had.
Correct. Now, now, and the reason why I say that is because, everybody has a cell phone in their head. Now, even down to the youngest of, like I said, I guess, the Gen Zers.
Yeah.
They all have cell phones. Even down to 12, sometimes 10 years old have cell phones.
Yeah.
I remember a time that it was like, okay, well, I'm just going to pop up over at my homeboy's house. You know what I mean? I'm just going to pop up, and and it wasn't looked at or frowned upon. It's like, what you doing just popping up here? This is the only way that we had to communicate at that point. You know what I mean? It was popping up. Now it's like, you just don't come over to my house. I ain't
even going to answer the door. Hey, you nigga ain't calling me. You know how you be like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to answer the door. They ain't calling me, tell me they were coming over here.
But if you really think about it, it's not been that too long ago, bro.
Nah, it hasn't been that long ago since we were using payphones.
It hasn't.
Like,
It was
what I'm
like
saying is this stuff is disappearing fast.
it is.
Like CDs, it hasn't been that long. I remember when CDs was the hot shit.
I was in high school.
You remember when albums,
Yes.
tapes was hot
Maxi
shit.
signals.
Maxi signals, like you don't have that anymore.
No.
Boom boxes,
No.
D batteries. You don't need like it's certain things. What do you need a D battery for now?
Flashlights.
That's it.
Yes.
And those take C's sometimes.
And now, I mean, they got rechargeable flashlights. Yeah.
USB-C.
Yeah.
So like what you know, everything has took a change. Like even from like I was like, you know, I'd be DJing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I can imagine DJing back in the day when you had to take 2 turntables, a mixer, and crates of records.
Yeah.
And you had to do everything by ear. You just had to know your music that good.
Yeah.
Now DJing ain't, you know, you pretty much buying a computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got 2 turntables on it and it thinks. So you know, like picking up, like, you know, like when I started, I just picked up a hobby. It was like if I had started doing that shit and let's say I wanted to be a DJ in
2000.
2000. Let's say I wanted to be a DJ in 2000, but definitely if I wanted to be a DJ in 95, I think I had to go buy 2 techniques, a mixer, and now I have to start building an album library.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but now, boom, your album library is a MacBook.
It is.
You put you just drag and drop all night long, and then you just all you got to do is learn how to mix songs together, listen, find your beats, you know, shit like learn how to blend.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you think? I mean, with that being said, is it easier for professionals or seasoned DJs now than it was back then for them? Do you think it makes it?
It should be. You ain't got to carry 10 crates of records.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but I guess
10 crates of records has been dropped down to something this small, maybe this small.
Yeah.
At the most this small.
Yeah.
10 crates, 20 crates of records has been reduced to something that you can put in your pocket.
Well, you know, that's crazy because I know some DJs that actually they still love that old school feel. They still got the 2 techniques, the mixer. You know what I mean?
I know a few too, but I guarantee you, if they go do a party, they ain't gonna bring no fucking.
Oh, no.
They ain't bringing no 10 crates of records.
No.
And if the ones that do, you just paid them probably something crazy. Something crazy. If you get a DJ to come out there and bring crates of records, his setup and everything, he just ate for a month. You just paid him something crazy. See, like I always, you know, like it's a lot of DJs out there, and I know they be pissed. They gonna be pissed to hear this. I like playing music to see can I make people what I can play to keep people dancing.
Yeah, for sure.
I like the challenge of that.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? My main thing is and DJing ain't it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
And I like doing it.
Yeah.
It's fun to me. It's not, you know, so. I'm serious about it is when it comes. I'm serious about making sure somebody party is good, but when it comes to like it's, you know, it's just fun. It's fun to me, man. It's not. It's a hobby.
Well, I mean, that's because the fact that you're a connoisseur of music.
Yeah.
You
I like
what I mean?
I like the music, but we was talking about the fact that things have just changed. Period. Like, and it's still changing. Like there's getting ready to be something that we're using now that we feel like we can't do without, like that cell phone. And I feel like that's what is going to be the next thing. I think one day eventually we're going to be saying stuff like, "Oh, get that German infested thing away from me," because we're going to have something going on with phones where it's like integrated or something.
Well, I mean, you already looking at it like with the meta glasses, with the meta display glasses, where you can see everything right from your eyes.
And you using something, and you're just moving your fingers together with something that's around your wrist,
right?
And making that stuff move. So eventually, you ain't gonna need a phone. You just eventually, this can probably be. It's nothing but a little slight procedure. They slip the little disc under your skin, and boom, you good. I mean, you tell me it's getting there.
It's trending.
Hey Meta, hey Meta, what am I looking at? Now you have things looking. Not only are we gonna think for you with the phone, we're gonna be your brain in your pocket with everything you look up how to do. Like a motherfucker, you can't. Like I said, you know. So now we're gonna look for you too. So now you can put something on your face and be like, "What am I looking at?" And they're gonna tell you what you're looking at. So we're gonna be your ears. We're gonna be eventually, and then they're already your ears.
Yeah.
With the you know what I'm saying. So there is a day you can be walking around here with the things in your ears, the metal glasses on, and holding that phone. You know, all the radio waves is coming into your face, your head, and your brain and stuff like that. Like we ain't thinking about like what technology is doing to us, but that shit tearing us up
quickly at that.
Fast.
Because like you said, I mean, because I want to say the last payphone I seen was probably about 2000. Around that, I mean, the last time I seen a payphone was probably like a 2000.
I would like to look it up and see if any of them still exist.
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean,
like in New York, places like that, do they still have payphones?
I doubt it.
I don't know. I didn't even pay that any attention when I was up there. But can you imagine that back in the day they actually had phone booths up there?
Yeah, I can. I remember them because we used to have quarter. I mean, because you got to think my first introduction to technology was having a beeper.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
About everybody's.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I was one of them privileged kids. I'm not gonna say privileged kids. I was one of them kids who had a cell phone. I mean, I had both versions. I had the long big joint with the antenna, and I had the first flip one. But that's because I used to save up my money cutting grass and everything, and I wanted to be into you know what I mean, that type of stuff.
You wanted to feel like you was a drug dealer.
Basically, because that's the only people who had them at the time. Business people, doctors, and drug dealers.
Yeah, you wanted to feel not like a doctor.
No,
not like a business.
I was inner city. What do you think? You
want to be a drug dealer.
I mean, look, whatever you want to call it, until I got that first bill.
You wanted it both ways, huh?
Look,
I'm saying, yeah. Oh yeah, you had them bills on them cell phones was whoo, man.
I first got that cell phone. My first bill was about $600 in '95,
and it already took an act of Congress to get the bitch. I know for us, for me,
yes,
man, you had to damn near sign your life away to get one of the phones from Radio Shack.
Yeah, you did. I got mine from Cellular. It was called Cellular One at the time.
It was Radio Shack.
Yeah, I mean,
it was right. It was at Pleasant Valley Shopping Center. That's when motherfuckers got their first. I remember I got one and burned the minutes up quick.
Oh yeah, because the nights and weekends.
Yeah, then just had the phone perpetrating this shit like I'm talking to some motherfucking body, man. But you had it. When I had the minutes on, I get on the call. Somebody beat me, get on the beeper, call them back like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you make the phone call quick and shit like that. But,
oh yeah, because I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you a call back at the 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
because nights and weekends.
No, that was before then, bro.
Oh, before then,
like that wasn't all. That was something new that came about. Okay. You feel? Well, you gotta understand, like our age ain't a big difference now.
Yeah,
but the time you're talking about, our age was a big difference. So I'm talking before then.
Okay.
That's why I'm telling you, it wasn't even, you know what I'm saying?
It was
I missed
minutes.
I missed the big phone. I didn't get them at all. I got those because those was when I was in DC. So I was in about 7th grade. I remember this nigga Damon had one. He used to have one in class, but we was in 7th grade then. So I know by the time when I got to Virginia Beach is when I got my first cell phone. And that was in 90 something. So yeah, that was in 90 something. And it took, like I said, it took an act of Congress to get a phone then.
Yeah.
Like it was about like trying to get a car.
Yeah.
Getting a cell phone in was probably like trying to get a car. You had to have A1 fucking credit to get a damn cell phone. But now, man, you can go walk into a corner store right now buy a cell phone, a burner phone at least.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like I said, well, you got to think there wasn't even no such thing as throwaway. I mean, cell phones or prepaid cell phones at that time.
None of that.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
what I'm telling you, after 9 was a new thing. That was something new. Like it was a long time before you got then Cricket came with that unlimited plan. $39.99 unlimited minutes.
Oh yeah.
When they first popped off down here, James, you couldn't even when they first popped down here, like you would have to call somebody 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times because everybody was able to get a Cricket. The first phone went up but $49 for the phone and like $30, $40 to $80 in all, and you had your fresh phone, new number, and you go get all the face plates you wanted for. It was a little Nokia joint.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
little block Nokia.
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah.
That's when I first got a phone that I was able to keep like a long time because the bill wasn't nothing there but like $29, $20 a month, something crazy. Right. But at first, it would always be busy when Cricket first popped. Because everybody had them bitches was trying to call on them. You would have to call somebody 4 or 5 times before you would get through because it wasn't because they was on their phone. It's just the Cricket service line was
there was not enough
towers and stuff to handle once it got straight, man, that's all niggas had was Crickets, man.
You remember when we first got them Suncom?
Oh my God, yo, that was, but all of that stuff was phasing. Like, that's to where it's just now leveling.
Yeah.
You heard that when all them companies were buying each other and shit. That shit just now kind of, when they buy each other now, they just buying each other back and forth from each other now.
Yeah.
Because, Sprint was out there for a minute. Is Sprint even exist anymore?
No. Sprint got bought out.
By T-Mobile.
Nextel got brought out by Sprint.
Sprint got bought out by
I want to say they got brought
T-Mobile.
out. No, I think they go. Yeah. Either T-Mobile or Verizon.
T-Mobile.
Okay. I think it's T-Mobile. Yeah.
Yeah. Sprint got bought out by T-Mobile. Yeah. So because Verizon bought out Suncom, or didn't they?
No, I want to say T-Mobile. No, it was Sprint. Suncom got brought out by Sprint because when Suncom got brought out by Sprint, I was like, I don't even want the Suncom phone no more because, remember Sprint used to cut you off if you had a penny past due. I mean,
that Suncom phone. I remember that Suncom. It was shaped funny, man. I remember that Suncom phone.
That Suncom phone. Yeah, I mean, you got to think. You got to think down here. Even the Bank of America Stadium. Remember, it was Ericsson. It was before
Ericsson Stadium. Yeah,
it was the Ericsson, the phone company.
Yeah,
I mean, it was Ericsson Stadium before. Before Bank of America had brought them out and everything. But but I mean, like beepers, bro. It was like beepers was first. I mean, and just to answer your question, yes, there's actually still pay phones still exist, but they're very, very rare now. It says right here there's millions in the United States. I mean, in the 1990s, but today only a tiny fraction remain. One recent data found around 165 paying phones left in the USA as of 2026.
Damn, 100 and what?
65.
Damn.
They said that you might still spot them in places like rural areas, bad cell phone signal, transportation hubs, older buildings or campuses, and some cities keep a few for emergencies or people without phones.
Oh, okay.
So, yep. So they're saying that, there's still pay phones out there. They said they can even check and see if there was one maybe as close to Charlotte. They said there's maybe one as close to Charlotte. But
that'd be dope to see one though, man.
Well, what would you do?
Use it.
Would you use it? Yeah. I wouldn't even know how to use it.
Put a quarter in that bitch and
Is it a quarter?
I don't know. Who knows, man? It was a dime. I can remember when it was a dime.
Yeah. I
then it went from a dime to a quarter.
Do you remember when you actually had people that because it was points that especially back in Philly, back in Reading, in our times, it was like the payphone had a number, and you could like, "Hey, call me on the pay." Yeah. Call me on the payphone.
It was one in the new projects like that.
Oh, word!
It was everybody's phone.
Yeah,
it was definitely my boy, my homeboy Amir. That was his phone. The payphone was his phone. Yeah. That shit, he had to you could be walking past that payphone, it'll ring, you pick it up, be like, hello, and be like, is a mirror right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This nigga, boy.
Yeah. It's almighty.
Hey man, that was funny, yo. We had a ball, but yeah, that's
yeah, but that just like I said, it just goes back. I mean, like, like I was telling you, I mean, you can't just pop up at somebody's house anymore. I mean, what nowadays is frowned upon because it's like, you should have called me before you came over. But that was just our way. I mean, like everything that we
checking on the motherfucker.
Yeah, checking on people. It's just, that was just our way of like, of like communicating. Like, I mean, like we'll get around like, hey, we're going to meet up at such and such. I mean, we're going to go to this person's house, and then we're going to all travel from this person's house to this person's house, and then we're going to all go to the park together. You know what I mean? That was our way of communication. And like I said, none of these kids, like I know my kids, but your daughter, none of them know about any of this stuff. I mean,
like they don't know how it feel to hear the music from MASH come on.
No.
Oh, how they used to feel.
Yeah, like it was
for
over.
Me, for my broadcasted area was sit, you boo, sit.
Good
dog. And then it seemed like life was ending. You knew it was time for bed.
But if you stayed through MASH, the next thing you're gonna get, it was the American flag, and then the TV goes off.
So you get a little bit of quick news.
Okay.
A little bit of nightly news.
Uh-huh.
Then after that,
TV turned off.
You get the national anthem. Then the TV is off to the next broadcasting morning. The next broadcasting morning.
I can't even imagine it now. You know what I mean?
Man,
and I lived through that.
We did. We did, but then I got to but before it got that bad, I was in an era where we had VCRs.
Yeah. And so, VCRs were hella expensive when they first came out.
They were, but I had one. My mom had one, and all she had was, I think she had the VCR. All the movies we had at first was Beverly Hills Cops 1 and Crush Groove.
I had that. Mine was Batman, the first one with Michael Keaton. And
See,
Jack
that's what I'm saying.
It's
so
the age gap.
Yeah, it's the age gap because I'm like, God damn, Batman, that was like in 88, 89.
True indeed. Yeah, I had Batman and I had The Last Dragon. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch them two movies. I kept on
repeat. Then I just started learning how to get, you know what I'm saying? So I was just getting different movies like I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to steal bad when I was young too, man. So I'd be taking I used to steal bad for no reason. I don't know why I was like that, but
and then you used to be able to dub whatever you were watching on cable TV.
You man, they'll never know about sticking the paper and the tape.
Yeah,
so it would record
over real
or a piece of tape or something. Yeah, and we realized how to do shit.
Yeah,
nigga, I used to fix tapes. Like, let me tell you something, James. When I tell you, I have sat down with a razor blade, right, with a piece of clear, 2 little pieces of clear masking tape,
Scotch tape,
and cut that shit perfect and messed with it. I had to because it kept sticking to you. Put it on the tape, put the 2 pieces of the tape on there, put one on the back, one on the front side, back side, wind that motherfucking tape back up into the reels, yo. And I swear the tape, I did that to the purple tape. I know I did to the purple tape in Nas.
God.
And Biggie, I was just Biggie, man. Man, if you left Biggie down, I'm taking it. Because we used to have that game, that like the lighter game.
Yeah.
We taking tapes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we take it because I know my purple tape got took a bunch of times, man. And I kept getting it until I remember one time I went back to get it again. That shit was great. I was like, fuck.
God, it was great by the time you got it back.
Nah, like you could it was a period where you could just keep walking in the store and buy a purple tape. So you walk into the store, you were Sam Goody, wherever you was going, you buy the coconuts. I think we had coconut, Sam Goody,
FYE,
or FYI, and something else, Planet Mute. We had a whole bunch of places up in Virginia, but you could for a little period of time, when you went and bought the Raekwon album, it would be purple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you would go by it and it started being the regular gray tape.
Gotcha.
Like the Predator downstairs. It would just be Raekwon, be brand new,
Yeah,
but it just wasn't purple anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, because like the purple was like the first limited edition, like
The first run of his shits was purple. All of them was, you know, because when I remember when that shit dropped and I bought it, because Redman did the same thing.
He had the red tape.
He had a red tape. You feel what I'm saying?
That. I think that was for Muddy Waters, wasn't it?
No, There's a Dark Side.
Okay, yeah, okay. I
couldn't. His second album.
Gotcha.
His second album, he did it. Because I was in Virginia Beach then when that shit. I was like in the 10th or 11th grade when that dropped.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they look, you got to think. What was it? Just God, when I first moved down here, remember we were dubbing DVDs, and dubbing CDs and everything.
CDs and
like
shit.
When you notice, like now when you buy a laptop, it don't even come with this. I mean, the CD RAM.
Nope. Cars don't come with CD players.
They
no
don't.
More.
They don't.
I remember a time when stick shifts were cheaper than automatics.
Yes.
Now
it's the opposite.
Stick shifts are more expensive than automatics.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I remember a time when cars didn't come with AC. Like the first Geo Metro, you could have bought that bitch without AC. That was the standard. So the standard was roll down. Like they would have a model car, right?
Yeah.
The car, it'd be the same looking car.
Yeah.
You get in your car, you might have the roll down windows, the exact looking car like yours. The next, you pay a little bit more. It got rolled up automatic windows and it got automatic stiff. Yours don't, but yours was cheaper.
Yeah.
Now it's the exact opposite. You go and get, like, if I want to go get a Scat Pack with a stick shift, that's gonna cost me more than a Scat Pack with an automatic transmission.
Yeah, because the stick shift is better on your engine anyway.
It's better on your engine. You have more control over your power.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's the first car I learned how to drive. I learned how to drive a stick shift before.
In a Ford Escort. I did too.
Same thing.
I learned how to, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but I was just saying, like, that's the changes that things have went through. Just like from way back in the day. Back in the day, everybody had a horse and only a few people, like anybody could get a horse. And only the rich had cars. Gotcha. But now it's the exact opposite. Only the rich can get horses and everybody can get a car.
Yeah.
So times always change. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how it is. It's gonna get to a point, like people say, man, I thought cars be flying. Well, they ain't flying, but we always had airplanes. Like this futuristic stuff is already in your face. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, airplanes have always been flying. Like, you just looking at it because you've always known of airplanes.
Yeah.
But these are the flying vehicles that these people used to talk about back in the day. These are flying cars. They're just in the air. We got wings on them.
God, you remember there was a time that you actually could smoke cigarettes and stuff like that.
You could smoke cigarettes in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And McDonald's had ashtrays.
They did.
Right now, that's right now that's probably memorabilia.
Oh, probably worth money.
Probably if you got a good one in pristine condition. Like, I
remember them ashtrays. They used to have a gold and a silver.
Yo, like, check this out. I had read something else too. And when you think about it, like, these motherfuckers, places like McDonald's, right? When they first came on the scene, they marketed it to kids. Like, you could go to a McDonald's, they had playgrounds at McDonald's, they had gym areas, everything was, the seats in there looked like fucking hamburgers, they had seats that looked like toys. Ronald McDonald had a fucking gang of people with him, and all of that shit, right?
Right.
They marketed to kids,
right?
Because the kids is always the ones that was yelling for McDonald's,
right?
We want McDonald's, so you know what I'm saying. So that automatically pulled the parents in, right?
Gotcha.
And those same kids are parents now, right?
Yeah.
Look at the McDonald's and how they market them now. They all dry, monotone. Ain't no color in McDonald's no more besides the yellow and the arches and whatever the color. It ain't all bright like it used to. They don't run. You got that one little stand over in the corner for the kids. They still sell the Happy Meal, but they still marketing to them same kids. It's just they're older now. And they already turned their kid, they got to keep marketing to them because we turned our kids on to McDonald's and so forth and so on. They only had to get that first generation locked in, and we'll take away all that bright shit because now we got them. Oh, we yeah.
Tell them.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. Because they don't have to market to kids anymore because they made us do the job. We did once they turned them first set of parents on, which is our mom and and all of them. Once they turned them on and they made it where they wanted this stuff, and then the kids was looking at we coming up. Oh, we want McDonald's. They marketed to kids. Ronald McDonald was all kids, and then once we started growing up, they slowly phased all that shit out.
Yeah,
and then now their best marketing is us. Because we running the McDonald's. Let's just stop at McDonald's, get you something real quick.
Yeah.
And get your Happy Meal. It ain't nothing to us no more. You feel what I'm saying?
I never thought about it like that. That's crazy.
That's how it is. You can look at it. When they rebuild, when was the last time you walked into a McDonald's and you seen a fucking stool and it looked like a hamburger?
No, I'm just saying, I remember the last McDonald's I seen that actually had a playhouse is the one that was right in front of the Winston Mall.
And Oak Hollow, that was the last one.
Yeah.
You can barely remember the one down here at this McDonald's, can you?
I don't.
It was where that
the front right. I mean,
yeah,
it was.
That's where that.
Yeah, I do remember that.
They took all of that shit away from insurance purposes, I believe, because kids could get hurt, stuff like that. But whatever the case may be, they quit marketing to kids
because that son was directly in them, probably getting scorched.
But they didn't need us, and they didn't need the kids anymore like that. They don't have to. They Ronald McDonald. You hardly ever see him. He dissed all his friends.
Yeah, Grimace,
the Hamburglar, the Bird, the McNuggets,
you even talk
McFries.
About you even talk about the Bird, the McFries. I mean,
yeah, the Bird, the McFries, because all that shit.
That's wild.
That's what they did, though, man.
That's wild. I never thought about it like that. And even with Burger King never seemed like it was like a play area. It was always McDonald's. Yeah, you're right about that.
McDonald's, like they is the illest to me, you know what I'm saying? But Burger King and all of them, they've always competed. Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, those are like the big three.
Wendy's hasn't been the same since Dave Thomas
died. And Wendy's ain't been the same since the Where's the Beef campaign.
That's true.
So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But the Dave Thomas was just another campaign.
Well, he was supposed to be the so-called owner, and Wendy was the daughter.
Yeah, but it's still just another campaign because, like, that shit was no different than Where's the Beef. But now they don't have to have commercials like that no more.
Yeah, like, I mean, matter of fact, let's segue into that. Yeah, I mean, like, especially with with us being millennials, Generation X and everything. I remember we were sitting around talking about, like, have you ever seen a Chinese restaurant commercial?
No, I've never seen one unless they're just talking about like a shopping center or something like that.
I've never seen that either.
I've never seen a Chinese restaurant commercial.
But you were saying something about like
in high school. I never once in high schools, or nobody ever said to me when I was in high school, hey, I think I said this already. Hey, let's go get hibachi.
No.
Nobody said that. Like, nobody said. It's a lot of stuff that nobody said that nowadays was.
It's the norm.
It's the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never realized, like, damn, I never heard that when I was in high school. I never.
Or middle school or anything like that.
I never heard that. Like, where did that come from? Like, where was that? Because you ain't gonna tell me they just created a Japanese hibachi. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't we? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't we turned on to it? Like, There's other stuff that
Was that like basically a rich luxury? I mean, maybe that's the reason why we were not aware of it.
I don't know, because
you got to think. I mean, think about the whole idea of hibachi. Hibachi is because it's still expensive today, even when you go to it.
Yeah, but when I've been to other places, bro, where you would think I would have ran across hibachi.
Okay.
You feel like Hawaii.
Yeah.
I stayed in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I just figured out and ran across hibachi. I ran across some of everything else staying there.
Right.
Like if I say, do you know what poi is? Exactly.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ran across other types of food. You would have think that I would have ran across
hibachi.
Because Hawaii is a melting pot. It's a bunch of cultures and races that I never did.
What's another one that like we never heard of? I mean, some people saying, "Well, let's go get this." During lunch. Hibachi is definitely number one on the list.
Hibachi. I can't think of too much.
Let's go get pho. What is that? Ain't that what it's called? Like
pho? Yeah, I'm just now recently hearing about that. Like heavy.
Yeah,
like real heavy.
Or even when you really think about it, ramen.
Nah, I've been eating that shit for years.
I mean, do you remember eating ramen back as a child?
Yes.
Oh wow!
Like I remember because I went to Hawaii. That's what when I was. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
That's what now before Hawaii, pre-Hawaii.
Yeah,
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I didn't start eating ramen noodles till I got to Hawaii. So I didn't before then. I had no idea what they were.
Wow.
So from first and second, kindergarten, first and second, I didn't know what they were. Third, fourth, fifth, third, I learned what they were in third, fourth, fifth, and so forth and so on.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was. I want to say I didn't start learning about ramen noodles and everything until probably about probably late 90s, early 2000s.
Like I've been like Jolly Ranchers. I've been crushing Jolly Ranchers since 6th grade.
Yeah, I know that. I had Jolly Ranchers back in middle school.
So yeah, 6th grade. That's when I was elementary for us in DC. 6th grade. I remember the first one I ever tasted was orange. I was like, damn, them shit's good. Them shit's good. That's when you used to could go. Like there was a time when I've been through phases with them.
I see.
So there was a time.
I don't even remember the orange one.
There was a time with Jolly Ranchers, right, where you could go into the store and they would have whole bags of sour apple, whole bags of cherry, whole bags of orange, whole bags of grape. You know what I'm saying? That mix shit just started recently, like over a period of time. Mine's used to be. I used to love the sticks.
Yeah,
the Jolly Rancher sticks too.
Yes.
So man, and oh God, look, that Jolly Rancher has got to be my number one candy. It's top 5 my top 5 definitely. M&M's is a hard 2. Like it M&M's, Jolly Ranchers. Like when it comes to chocolate, M&M's. When it comes to like a candy, Jolly Ranchers, and then you got Pixie Sticks, Fun Dip, shit like that with me. You know what I'm saying? But the damn Jolly Ranchers was the best shits, bro. And you they are. I turned you on to them. I ordered them shits off Amazon, just cherry.
Yeah, for sure. I mean that threw me. I was like, what?
A whole bag of cherry.
Yeah, because like I said, the ones that we used to have in middle school, I mean, that were like 5 cents a piece. You remember, you used to go to the store because we used to get them before it was a store called Keller's that was right across the street from Northwest Middle School. We'll go in there and you just buy them up. I mean, of course, you had your lunch money, whatever the case may be.
Bruh. And I know this is so, pause, man. But back then, niggas was niggas. The Jolly Rancher suckers, bruh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Man, listen
here. For sure.
Man, let me tell you, man. I'm about to look them shits up right as we speak. I'm about to look them motherfuckers up in a little bit, man. Because when
somebody probably still makes, they probably
man,
still
listen, if they still got the little, You know what the ones that they got rid of that's I'm tight about?
What's that?
Them damn sour serves, Jolly Oh my God, they don't have them no more.
Have you looked?
Man, yes, they're discontinued. I've looked at the research, bro. They are discontinued. But I have found the Johnsonvilles again.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be putting me on?
Hmm.
You are so niggerish. me and Vanessa was just talking about that like the other day. Like, man, we hate that. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Okay. See, this is how we gonna do.
Let's segue.
Okay.
Let's segue.
This is how we're gonna do. All right. Well, since we're talking about, I mean, this. If you didn't understand, this is basically it's been a whole retro show about us to talk about everything retro. You know what I mean? As far as stuff that we had growing up in our life and whatever. But let's beg this question since we're talking about it. Is there an age limit for rappers?
Well, obviously people have put one on it, but I don't understand why hip hop has to be the only genre that has an age limit on it.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks can tour till he die.
Yeah.
Your boy literally toured till he died. I mean, your boy literally sang till he died. His last song, I believe he made, was called Hurt of Johnny Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
You name them. They could just sing. Boys the Men, all the BBD, everybody else, no matter what genre you in, you can do that to the end. But rap,
there's an age limit.
There's an age limit. You once you turn, we don't expect it. I don't think a 50-year-old rapper expects a 15-year-old to want to like their music.
Exactly.
But a 50-year-old rapper can expect a 50-year-old person. If you're rapping about sitting on the porch in a rocket chair playing with your grandkids and you make it creative, I want to hear about that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I want to hear the bullshit music too. But I want to hear what you got to say. At 40, 50, you got to be saying something significant.
Yeah, because you've been through life.
You've been through life. And then I'll listen to, somebody on my level that's been through life and then go back and listen to,
this imaginary
the booty shake music and and all that shit. I don't, that's you feel me?
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean,
I don't think it should have a age limit on hip hop. The only one like that. That's all I'm saying. Hip hop is the only thing like that.
Yeah.
Everybody else can sing and dance and laugh until the wheels fall off, but not if you're a rapper. You getting too old.
Yeah, well, it's like the same thing with sports as well, too. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, LeBron needs to retire and everything. I mean, he's actually, still putting up more buckets than somebody who's been in the league, probably like just been in the league maybe a couple years. He's still outdoing them boys.
Yeah, he's putting up big numbers.
He's putting up big numbers. I mean, this is his 23rd year in the league. I mean, the only thing that should tell him, well, that goes back to your sentiment about what Father Time, and there's a lot of things that has advanced since then.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, we know LeBron is one of them people who spend $1 million on his body every year.
He said that was a lie.
He said it was a lie?
Yes.
Oh, wow. He probably $2 million.
No, he doesn't spend that much money on. He said he don't know who put that narrative out there.
If I was him, I would have stuck with that.
I mean, he said he doesn't do it.
But whatever he does.
Yeah, whatever he does. I mean, I'm just saying. He just said he didn't.
He is defining the odds. I mean, as far as playing, he's about what 40 something. I mean, he's just like 41. He's like 41 years old.
Yeah.
LeBron's he's not that much younger than me. Yeah, he's not that much. I want to say I got him probably about 2 or 3 years. So yeah, I mean he's defining Father Time. I mean, he's played in the league long enough that he's been playing with his son for the last 2 years.
Yeah, possibly could play with his
right with his youngest son. I think that's the milestone that he's trying to reach.
I mean, shit, the way it's going, look like he might reach it.
I mean, I feel like LeBron could probably play for another 2.
Yo, I said that 6 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't take nothing away from LeBron, man. He came through and did his thing, man. And, And you know, we always pitting. I guess that's the sportsman in us, you know, pitting him and Jordan. But shout out to LeBron, man, because he a positive brother. It's always good to see him do positive things. But he getting old.
Right.
You could tell he getting old.
Yeah.
It ain't as worse as like when Shaq got old, or it ain't as worse when, like, you know, other players got old. But you got to think, man, LeBron, I don't even think LeBron has played maybe but 2 full 82 game seasons since he's been in the league.
Yeah.
Load management.
Yeah.
Taking games off, shit like that. Them boys back in the day played ball, yo.
They're playing with a whole bunch of plumbers and electricians.
Yeah, that's what they say. But them dudes were professional basketball players. And they played all 82 games. LeBron ain't played, I guarantee you, he ain't played more than 9. If he ain't played more than 3 whole seasons.
I'm about to look it up.
Maybe 9. He might have played 9 whole seasons his whole career. But I think it's more like 3. 2 to 3.
Let's see. I'm about to look it up right now.
I think it's more like 2 to 3. I could be wrong though, and I will stand corrected if so.
We're about to see right now. You know, I mean, the glorious thing about internet. Let's see. Let's see. He full 82 game season. He did it in 2017 and 2018 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He played all 82 games. Closest other season, he played 81 games multiple times. Early career, especially with Cleveland. It doesn't give me an exact number, but I mean, they said, I mean, so 2 did, and he did like 80. I'm like 81 multiple times.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, but you know, like I said, I definitely commend LeBron because the fact that, you know, I mean, he's a running. That's a sport that you're running up and down the floor. You got to play defense and offense. When you got somebody like Tom Brady who played, I mean, he played a lot of games as well. You got to think it's more catered, I mean, because of the fact that he is a NFL quarterback. I mean, they changed the rule around Tom Brady, dummy, because once he got hurt, they were like, "Oh no, our golden child can't get hurt. We got to change the rules so we can make sure that the quarterback position is a little bit more safe." You know what I mean? So like you know, like a running back, offensive lineman, defense, period. I mean, they're always physically contacting every play. Sometimes a quarterback is just dropping out in the pocket, handing the ball
off. He ain't got too much of a job to do. That's what they hired at left tackle, guard, whatever. That's what they hired that blindside for to protect him. When he take a shot, though.
Oh yeah,
but for the most part, the rules are made to protect you.
Yeah,
because they give quarterbacks a lot of money.
They do, do, and that's why the lifespan of running backs and everything are so, you know, so short.
Short. Yep.
So yeah, man.
Well, one thing was getting kind of late.
Yes, sir.
I gotta hit the work front in the morning, man. But you know, it was always a good podcast, man. We had some good subjects tonight, man. I appreciate your help with it too, James, because you be finding some good stuff to talk about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, we just trying to do what we try to do when we try to do it. You know.
But so we you know.
See, this time, I mean, if you had that mash, that would be
nah.
Be copyright infringement.
Yeah, that would be copyright infringement. But like I just want to leave out, man. I hope everybody have a safe and productive weekend. I hope everybody be blessed. Whatever you got coming to you, I hope you get it.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying?
And shout out, just to let you know, I mean, we got a gig on Saturday. DJing, Mr. D's Cut's gonna be DJing. I will be the MC.
Yeah, we'll go live on that. We might go live on that too.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go live on that. I'm gonna have Brayden set up to go live so you can play a little music and stuff while I DJ, see what kind of job I do. But yeah, like I said, I hope everybody has a good, productive weekend. Stay solid, you know, and in the words of the great Sister Moon, be good at it. Move slow so you can move some more. And remember, we wouldn't be nothing without y'all. the listeners, and the watchers.
Yes, sir.
Again, I want to give a big shout out to my boy, the Big Game James.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, y'all hold it down. Love y'all. Be safe.
Peace.